Where's Jose? So we're doing some empanadas. If anybody knows what they are. There's a couple of different empanadas. You can do like a dessert empanada. I usually do. It's almost like a picadillo in the empanada. If I had cheese, I'd be putting cheese in it. But let me grab an apron really quick.
All right, go for it.
You're so dumb. Welcome in everybody who's coming in.
Welcome you.
Sorry, give us a second. We're rushing.
Preparing.
Oh, looking all fancy, Joe. Who are you? I was just looking for the regular Joe that throws the aprons in there.
Yeah, well.
Hey guys, how are you? We are doing empanadas. Funny story. One of my favorite things to eat were the empanadas. Mama, I saw that you have a new thing. Hey, Tragic. I saw that you had a new face, Commander, a little avatar. I don't even know what to say. I love this. I love whatever you have. But I sure do love your little girl thing. And I was like, I had to press on it when you commented on something. I don't even know what you commented on. And I pressed on it to make sure it was you. And I saw that it was your homepage, and I was like, oh my God, she does. Yeah, it's just a C now. It's a gray C. So I was like, oh my gosh, is that my Commander? Or is there a troll that's hijack Commander? So, hey Floor, you guys, we are making empanadas. Before we get started, I just want to I want to just say for everybody that's out on the streets, please, I'm just asking for people to say a prayer for what's going on with Charlotte right now. Whether it comes back or doesn't come back. I have many people from her community, and my heart was really heavy today. And it's hard for me to be all bubbly and excited. So that I just know that I'm just asking for prayers for somebody who if my income was from this, it would be a really I'd be worried. I'd be scared. All the feelings, and that's what I was thinking was how do I go live? My brain is over here. But I'm just asking if you guys could please say prayers. Just lift her up in prayer, just for strength and everything that's happening for her right now. Please, please, please. Other than that, we are gonna do carne and papas. It's like picadillo. So I'm gonna make it, but it's also I'm gonna show you what it is. Once I make the picadillo, because I like mine with the carne, but then I put a little cheese in it. But if I don't put cheese in it, I put the papas and carrots or whatever in it. So I'm gonna scooch that over. Is that okay, baby?
Scooch away.
Chihuahuas is burning me. Can you tie me up, baby?
Yeah.
Dang, what did I just tell you? I'm like, can you tie me up? Who am I? She's a little bit on the wild side, right, Dad?
She is.
This is
that is a fact. Do you need something out of there, or do you need? I know. Turn the burner up there, baby.
That's the part that makes this one. I need it. I need it in my meat. That's the part that makes me the saddest. Is that if she was, you just never know what other people what this platform does for them. And I'm not saying that anybody doesn't deserve to or does, but personally, she made it clear that was her income. So my heart is really heavy because it'd be hard for me if that's what we were relying on and then it was taken. So it doesn't even matter if it's a person I like or not. Like, I do enjoy her content, but it's the point of somebody's not sure where their paycheck's going to come from. It's a very scary adult fear. Every day. So I am going to start browning my meat, and I'm going to use my Tragic tool. I call it that every time I use it, because if Tragic wouldn't have sent it, I wouldn't be using it, and I'd be slaving away with my, hey, James Wan.
I've seen other videos, and everybody uses those things.
Yeah, that's what Joe said. Joe goes, babe, do you know that everybody uses that tool that we have? I said, I know, Joe. Tragic brought us up to speed. We were now the cool people now. We almost weren't the cool people. So I'm browning some ground beef. I have about a half a pound. I had a pound and I used a half of it for yesterday we had for dinner. So this is the other half. I'm gonna aim you guys over here. There's Joe. You guys want to know how I spent my day? Wow, somebody lost about 10 pounds of hair. I gave him a haircut, you guys. You gotta do what you gotta do in the time you gotta do it. During the during the year 2020, let's just put it like that. During the sickness of the 19, I had to learn to become a hairdresser. And I started cutting his hair, you guys. I mean, he trusts me. That's your own fault. No, I'm just kidding. I enjoy doing it. I mean, it saves money. I like that. Okay, so I am gonna put garlic. You guys know the routine. I brown my meat with garlic and onion every time. It's a ritual. I should just have a garden in the back with onion and garlic. I wonder how garlic grows. Never thought about that. Okay, here we go, people. Tragic, thank you. Everybody welcome in. Thank you for being here. Joe's gonna read off names in a second. So every time you work on those pans, the pans get crazy. Yeah. Oh, you did it? Look at that project with, what, 3 smacks? And it's ready. You guys, we would still be using our little knife if we had the other one. All right. Once I get it like that, I'm going to throw in my, what do we do with the onion and the garlic, Daddy? Oh. Is this for onion?
Onion. No.
Oh, those are
over there, right next to it.
I hate you, Joey. I'm like, what? Are those all curved like fingers? Welcome everybody, buddy. Welcome in anybody and everybody. Can you guys hear us okay? Hold on. Yep. Okay, so empanadas. You can do anything from just carne and cheese, pulled pork, pulled chicken. Hey, Rachel. Commander. I can't believe she's here. I haven't seen her in so many lives. My heart's been broken for the last 7 days. Hi, Joe. That's cute.
James Bond is in there. Kathleen, too.
Hi, Kathleen. You're new. I've never seen you.
How about James Bond's 007?
Yes. I know James. I was talking to her.
Flor Aguilar.
Oh, Flor.
Tragic Commander.
Flor, did you see the video I tagged you in?
That is all.
That is all. I tagged you in a video that had frijoles al chan. Baby, is that sliced?
That is good. No, it's not. You need it sliced?
Yeah, probably.
I'll slice it.
Garlic. I'm going to put 1 garlic clove in my... I might put 2. Y'all know how I am about garlic.
Let me...
And cebolla.
Let's use this.
Hamburger meat. I'm going to put garlic in it, hamburger meat, and I'm going to put some cominos in it, and chili powder. Start with about a teaspoon of the garlic powder and onion powder. If you don't want the onion and garlic, you can use powders. Just start with, you're basically taco meating it. You know what I mean? You're making it into a taco meat. You're getting it from a hamburger to a Mexican hamburger meat. What did I say I was going to make with them, baby? I was so excited. I'm like, I said, I want to show them how to make that. Or something. I got to put my hair up. I'm hot. Do you have a chongo? Chongo?
I have no clue.
I hope everybody had a great weekend. Commander. You guys want to can I tell you a really quick praise report? Please. It's a really good one. So my son's been really wanting to see.
The burger?
Yeah. my son's been really wanting to see his son more, and he just really, and he's just kind of like, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to because, you know, just wanted to make sure. So listen to this, you guys. It was an off week because it wasn't his weekend, and he lifted a prayer to the Lord and said, Lord, you know, I want to be able to see my son more. 2 hours later, maybe 3 hours, he was on lunch break, and by the time he got out of work, they said, hey, are you able to take the baby for this weekend? It is an extra weekend, so if you got plans or something, then I understand. You guys, that's how fast he works. My son was so excited, so I just wanted to say that, like, that's how quick, like, just give it to him. He prayed. He said on lunch break, me and, you know, I was praying, and I just said, Lord, you know, I really miss him, and I just really want to spend some time with him. It's been, because he was sick on the weekend. He was supposed to come, so he kind of missed that weekend. The baby was sick, and so the mom wanted to keep him home and just, like, maybe not take him out of the house, or I don't know. Anyway, so he was really sad or bummed out, and he was like, Mom, I really just missed him. Hi, Jane. So I know, girl. I know the power of prayer. All we have to do is give it to them. Give it to him. And that fast, within 2 hours, he was picking him up and in the car. So, and then another thing was, he was like trying to get there in a hurry. And he's like, I want to get there in a hurry, but over here, his tire needed air. Listen to me, you guys. You're going to hear the story. He needed to put air in his car, and the free place was like about an extra mile out of his way, but he was like, well, I really don't want to pay it $2, but I don't want to be late to pick up my son. He said, so he went to the one, he goes, I'll just pay the $2 for air. When he got there, what are we doing? Take this off. I didn't do all that work so that you can wear that.
I'm just trying to get stuff away.
So then he said that the next thing he knew, that he got pulled up. He goes, I'll just pay the $2. I turned it off. The next thing he noticed was that he goes, okay, I'll pay the $2 if that's what I have to pay the $2 so I can, I don't want to be late. So he went and he's like, I pulled in the driveway. He got to the gas station to put the air. When he put the air in, okay, I'm putting a little chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder. If you want it, you can put fresh garlic, fresh onion. That's what I put. I'm basically seasoning my meat. See it? When he pulled up to the driveway, you guys. Here, can you open this? When he pulled up to the driveway to put air in his tire, he was like, you know, I'm just in a hurry. I got to go inside and make change, come back out and put air in the tire and then go. It was just going to hold him up. He pulled in. He went to the air tank, and the little nozzle was just already on. He said he drove up, and he said it was like, beep, it was running already. All he did was hop out, put air, hop back in the car, and he was on his way again. You guys, I'm just saying, like, I said, Drew, when I tell you, just Lord, pray for favor. Lord, just go before me, make a way, pray for blessings upon me. The Lord loves when you ask for that stuff, you guys. Okay, I just had to tell you guys that because we were just so excited when I love little praise reports like that. To me, those are like little nuggets of, like seeds. They're seeds I'm planting that he's good and he's worthy and he's got power. Power. Thank you, Joe.
You're very
welcome. Little tomato sauce in the carne. And right now I've got onion, fried with onion, a little bit of garlic, and I got some chili powder in there. I'm going to put a little bit of cominos, but look at my meat. And I didn't put the taco packet. We don't believe in the taco packet here. Taco Bell tries to take advantage of us. See that? No taco packet, just seasonings. Just fresh seasonings. Okay.
Getting too close.
Hey.
Get it the frick away from there.
What, this?
Yes.
Milltown found out. I know she did. Milltown's like, I know you burned my stand. I heard about it on the other channels. No, she didn't, you guys. If you want cominos, go for it. I don't want to tell people not to do it, but it is very, very strong. So I do my cominos like this, you guys. I put a little in my hand like that because if you, I mean, you can sprinkle it if you want. Just be prepared because it is strong. If you put too much cominos, you'll be in India. Or what was another country that they used cominos in?
Mexico?
No. It goes beyond Mexican food, trust me. When you put too much cominos, you're not in Mexico. You're in another country. It's like curry and stuff like that. All right. What I did with my potatoes, you guys, I made them small. You can make yours kind of big. Get out of my carne, cabrón. Este viejo fregada.
Sucked it down. Down wrong.
If you want to make your papas, like, these are other potatoes that we did. We're not going to use these because these are too big. I wanted mine small because I'm making little empanadas. But you can make them, like, cut them like that. Like, cut it like that. So you cut that off. But I am using tiny ones because I want them to fit in my little empanadas. Because we want to make this size empanada versus this one. You can make this one or this one. But if you make a bunch of them this size, you guys.
Since we're making apps.
Because we're making apps. We're not making a dinner. This is like a dinner on the side of rice and beans. This is on the platter with a bunch of them with some dipping sauce. Okay? So my papas are not going to be this size. They're going to be little baby papas. See them?
Does that have to cool off for you? Or
Move us. Are you in a hurry?
No.
Okay, get out of my way.
I just want to know if it's
Nope.
got to cool off.
I just want you to move, and I'm cooking.
All right.
Thank you. But you can get a cookie sheet because I'm going to need
Now
it.
you want something from me.
Yeah, I do. Okay. You can put as much papas as you want. So I am going to put, this is, how many potatoes, babe? 2 or 3?
That is 2 potatoes.
1 potato, 2. Are you sure?
Yep. We took the third one, and I took the third one.
Oh, so it's only 2 potatoes.
2 good-sized potatoes.
Okay.
Large russets. Medium to large size russets.
You can put, if you want and you enjoy green peppers and carrots, I make it just like this. Either just carne and cheese or papas and just papas. Look, I have tomato sauce in there. That's it, you guys. I'm going to put this on simmer and I'm going to put it in the back. And I'm going to show you some, let me put it a little bit higher. Oh, I need some water if you could get me.
You need a little water?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Sometimes I use tomatoes, like stewed tomatoes. Like tomatoes with tomato water or whatever that's called. But I didn't get for some reason I got tomato sauce, which means I need to put this on simmer to get my little papas done. My fire should be on medium high because your meat's done already. And I'm gonna add a little more salt because I added the papas in there and I don't want it to be bland. Just because my carne got seasoned doesn't mean it's gonna be strong enough for my papas. Does that make sense, y'all? That's good. All right, I'm gonna just smooth it out so that way it'll be on the fire. Put a little bit more. Put a lid on it and make sure it's on high, medium high, I mean. Good. All right, let's do the little empanada little wrappies. You guys, there's a recipe for the empanada masa. You can do anything you want. Some people use pie crust. They put eggs in their crust. They put, some people use pie crust that has like eggs in it, oil in it. I make the same masa that I make my tortillas with. So like, if I make it all in a bowl.
Put that at the top.
So if I make it in a bowl, then I'll end up getting the masa, and the difference is I just fry it versus put it on the comal. Does that make sense? So my tortillas, I need to dry all this off. I need to dry all this. Do you have a towel or something?
Over here.
Did we do roll call, Commander, for?
Yes, I did.
Rachel's in.
Mariana.
My beautiful Rachel. Some of you guys, I'm so glad I get to finally see you guys. The masa. No, Commander, I use flour masa, Mama. I use flour masa.
Regular flour.
Regular flour tortillas. I know I've seen some where they do it with masa, the corn masa, maseca. No, I use flor. Yeah, flour. I don't know. Have you had it before? Do you know what it tastes like? I've never had corn. Is it good? Oh, okay, cool. Do you like the corn ones? She uses the corn masa. I have not had it, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, my niece is Cuban. My niece's boyfriend is Cuban, or husband is Cuban, and they make them with corn masa, and they make it with sofrita, and they make a whole different thing than what I do. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. But just do that. Grab it from there, put it there, then you hit it, then you're here. Oh, you didn't check it under me? Oh, it won't let you do it now.
Oh.
Just relax. Hold on, guys.
I'll
Give
do
me
it.
a second. No, you don't. You won't.
Well, thanks for your confidence.
No problem. You guys, did anybody see our numbers? We are getting there. I think it was like 28, 17. Oh, no, you guys can't see that. We have like only like 160,
Yeah, something like that.
like 170, 160 more hours. You guys, I want to slap everybody. I mean, that's a good way, not in a bad way, like in a good way. I'm like so excited. All right, mi amores. Joe, do you wanna? Okay. Ready, guys? This is what we're working with. This is how small my little balls are, because I wanted to make them in this. But if you want to make them bigger, I rolled them out already just so we could like move it along, and you guys didn't have to wait because your guys' time is precious. So they're like little baby tortillas. I can put them in there and then close them up, okay? Or I can do it my way. These little baby ones. If you don't, that's why, I mean, last time I showed you the little dumpling thing, and I'm like, well, so many people don't have them. When I made my fried pies, I'm like, well, I showed them that, but nobody has a little closer. You guys need to know how to make them. So you put it in there, and then I'm gonna fill up the filling right there. Then I'll wet this part where the ridge is, and I'll close it. Okay, let's pretend I don't have that. I'm gonna set this down, and you have to visually see where the middle is, and I'm gonna put filling right in the middle. Close it, and I use a fork. It's a lot quicker. If I wanted to do it, my hands aren't the greatest, so if I'm gonna use my fingers, I twist it like you're closing a pie crust or pie shell or whatever. So these are the little ones for let's say you make 30 of them and you take them on a platter. That would be these. You can take the big ones if you're going to do tailgating. You want to have a big platter. Some for the big and some little ones for some baby ones and some big ones. See the difference in size? Like you're just going to, I have a little parchment paper in there. Sorry, guys. So you can get these, fill it up, close it like that. I wanted it to be like doable to take if you're going tailgating, you guys, sticking them in the back, sticking them on a platter, putting foil over them, putting them even in a slow cooker and having them sit in there, and then layer on the bottom, put some foil in there, then layer another layer on top, foil on it, and you layer them on top, but you put foil so that they're not just on each other, because they will get soggy if they're just sitting on top of each other. The steam, you know what I mean? You don't have to close the top of the slow cooker. You just prepare yourself for what you're trying to take. If you're trying to take something these are dry, you don't have to worry about it spilling. You don't need to have a top sealed on it. You know what I'm saying, you guys? It needs a little bit of air so that the condensation doesn't steam out what you're making. Otherwise, you did all this work so they can have sogginess, which is still, they're going to be good. I'm just saying. Okay. When this is done, I cannot put... Oh, shit. Water. I put water in there.
Yeah, you did. Don't get.
Okay. I heard it bubbling. See this, guys?
That's what water does, and that's mild.
That's very mild. I put the lid on it, and the steam rolled down on it.
It's getting worse. That's just a little bit, a tiny bit of water.
I took the lid off of here and put it over there, and then it registered what I did. Okay, so I'm going to get this. I'm going to try my filling before I take it off the stove to make sure that's the flavor I want. If you want carrots, peas, any filling you want in here, I just do these two. I'm not a fan of carrots or peas in mine. So I'm going to grab this. I want my potatoes to be pretty much done so that they can go perfect. So now, if you want to have your meat done like in 30 minutes before, I just didn't want to get the meat done during the day while you guys weren't here because I wanted you guys to see how I made it. Okay? So I waited to make this till y'all are here. And I'm going to put it on here so I can let it cool off. And we're going to set up our, I think I should put water just so that way it cools. I mean, I'm sorry that it, yeah, freezer. I'm going to cool this off because if I put hot filling into my masa, it will tear my masa. It needs to be cold. It needs to be cool at least, not warm. There you go. All right, you peoples. Thank you, kind sir. And take it out of there just so. You can move that around, and I'm going to show you guys from what I do or how I do. You kind of get the size that you're foreseeing. Like I mean, you guys have seen when I make tortillas how big they are. Okay, this is a smaller because I'm trying to get this size. Okay, so I need less of it. I don't need as big. Oops. So let me make sure your surface is clean. If you want to use a towel, I mean, that just move around. Baby. You guys grabbing this? Just gonna go a couple times. The only difference between this being a big one and a tortilla and being a small little empanada is I know the size I need. I don't want a big tortilla. I want a little teeny because I want to put it in my little this. Okay. You don't have to. You can just go like that, see? And fill it up. We can get it and put it in there.
Bailey.
Fill that in with cheese. Frijol. You can put anything you want in here. Okay?
You're good. You're good, man. You're good. There's nobody out there.
That's why I made my papas very small. You don't have to. You can put a little spot of cheese in it. We don't have cheese. I didn't buy cheese. I didn't get cheese. So this is going like that. Okay. See the little ridges on top? You kind of aim for just the center. And then oh, I'm gonna put too much. Dang it. Why do I have to be gorda and put too much? And then you can take off this extra. Okay, calm down. Ugh. Did I scare you? Get this. Is your fire ready to go, babe?
No.
Okay, put it on. And you're just clipping off the extra. I just wanted to give you guys the quickest way, but this is a means. But sometimes people are like, I don't have time to be doing that. That's why I didn't want to show you this way. Because if you guys think this is the only way to do empanadas, you guys will be discouraged. So I wanted to show you guys just roll it out, fill it, and close it. That's why this is available if you want to do it like this. But you don't have to. See that little cute baby empanada? Come on, you little fatty.
There you go.
Imagine you have like 40 of them on a platter. You can either take sour cream to dip them in, take salsa to dip it in. You can cheese sauce, a nacho, take whatever you want, you guys. I mean, you can put guacamole. They're just a little pocket filled with love. Just kidding, guys. Okay, let me do another one. And I guesstimate. When I say I guesstimate, I roll it out, and I see this in my lachi. What are the chances that would happen, you guys? That's how my luck is. I tip over my little baby cup. Okay, hold up. So I know that my little saucer thing, my little, what is that thing called? It's a dumpling thing or something.
Dumpling maker, yeah.
I know it's small, so I know that I got to get it to that size. So I have a little bit extra that I go, oh, I don't need to make it as big as I did last time. That's what my brain thinks to myself. I don't need to make it as big as I did a minute ago. So I'll just go a couple times instead. You guys, you can do this, plan them out, do all those, and then one of your kids can come in and help you. Their job is to hand you the little saucer that you made. You know what I mean? You guys can do it as a duo. You and your probably 10-year-old can do the filling or closing of it. That's all I need. See, I'm saying that looks about that size. I don't need to go any bigger, so I don't need to cut any extra off. That's in. You want to make sure you push it in because you don't want it to be flat, or when you do it, it's not gonna. It might tear. That's a better way to say it. So kind of go in, so you know it's fitting in there. And más carne. And you guys, just to know, this is a dish in itself. You can put jalapenos in it, chile in it. You can put whatever you want. You can put it. My ex-mother-in-law used to put green beans in it. My daughter loves hers with corn. I have just never had it. I like it like this. I'm not a big fan of the whole vegetables inside of my picadillo, but a lot of Mexican restaurants serve it with all that stuff in it. I'm gonna wet this to go in. All right, look.
Just make one more and you'll be ready. Make that one. Finish that one and you'll be ready.
So I'm wetting the top of it, you guys. Anybody washing? I'm wetting the top and just water. That's all I'm using right now is water. I don't need cornstarch and water. I have just water because my masa is like my masa's fresh. From just this afternoon, I made it for us. So it could be, and there's a recipe for it, you guys. So I'm just gonna get it, push it down, okay? See it? And I'm just gonna press it. Hilo.
How's the bottom?
Gorda. Ah! We squished it.
Oh, you cut it off?
Let's get him out. We're gonna get him out of there so we don't have to go without it. There. Otherwise it'll pinch him. I'll take the who are they barking
I
at?
have no idea.
You guys, I'm going overboard in my size. I don't need to go that fat, but I want to go that fat.
Lay down. Now, lay down. All the way. Thank you very much. You're going to go nuts over nothing.
You don't have to do this, you guys. This is all extra. They work without doing that. They work just with doing this. Just like laying it flat. Boom. Move that. Baby, wanna get the other stuff?
What is it? Oh, yeah.
Gardening. We're gonna do one more and then I'm gonna fry it for you guys. And I'm gonna get a bigger one. All right, these darn things. No, I didn't have to do all these rolling them out, but I didn't want to do it while you guys were live because you guys are like, Tom is of the essence, okay? So I said, I'm going to do this before. I'll do a big one with you guys in a minute. All right. So this is cool enough. Hey, Bar of Soap.
The chicken nugget king.
That's Bar of Soap.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Or she's so cute. Okay. It's cooled off. I had it in the freezer. I laid it flat so it would cool fast. That's it. Okay. I didn't want to stick the whole pan in there, so I put it on a cookie sheet. Okay. You guys watching? Here we go. And you could probably use a tablespoon if you do it. You guys look. You're going to get it and just pull it over to there. Okay. Put cheese in it if you want it. Put what your heart wants. This is yours. If your kids love cheese, put meat and cheese only. If you're taking them and you don't want to spend that much, don't buy the meat. Just buy cheese. People will eat them just because they got cheese in it. I'm telling you, you guys, look at it. Just get a fork. You don't need that little tool I have. That thing, you got to press down on it, though, to close it. Okay? That thing is closing up your little pocket. Maybe I should wet it. Jeez. Press. Better it pops open here, guys. It's better it pops open right here versus it popping open in there. Press hard. Get it closed. The big one, the baby one. They're so cute. Okay, y'all. Let's get it on. I'm gonna move you guys with us. We're moving you guys to this is where Milltown's little tool. Okay. Oil's at 378, very hot. The inside's already done. We don't need to get anything done inside.
It'll cool down.
You want to get a metal pan or a bowl or something to put them in? Or a plate. It should be fine. You guys see them? Can't get you guys close because last time I got you guys close, it turned off because it was overheating. So I'm going to grab it and I'm going to flip it. Flippy flip. Flip. And Commander makes them with corn. They probably taste fabulous. I have always just made mine with flour. My mom made them with flour. We eat ours with flour. I've never even had them with corn. They might be good though. That one wants to come out. I should have done water. I should have wet it. I let him. I'm going to take it out right now. I just don't want the meat to come out. I'll do another one.
All right. I'll do the other one.
Oh, Joe trying to show me up. Oh!
Sure, baby.
And when it gets to the color you want, remember, the inside's done. We're not waiting for the inside to get cooked. If you have raw pork, raw chicken, gotta wait for it to get cooked. These are cooked. The meat's cooked. The papas are cooked. You're just goldening and cooking your masa or dough. And when it comes out, I might spray it a little bit, sprinkle a little salt on it to make sure that it's like a tortilla when you get a, what's it called? Like a chip. When you take it out of hot oil, you usually put some kind of a, and I would keep your heat at a medium high or you're going to be sitting here all day. Like this. We got too low. Went all the way down to 340. Yeah, and it should only be in the oil, you guys, for about a minute. Maybe a minute and a half max because your filling's done. You don't need to be sitting in here for 5 minutes for each one. This crust is all, and it's like 380 degrees. It should be cooked in about a minute and a half max. I'm telling you, Mexicans cook fast. Tortillas, 30 seconds. These empanadas, 40 seconds. Oh! That's the water still from earlier. You think?
Probably.
I'm just going to take these out because I don't want them to get any more oil filled. Wow, that little one's trying to float around and pop. See it right there?
Yeah. You're at a good temperature.
Okay, babe. Look at how cute.
Alright. Empanada. Ready?
Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah. Did you wet it?
Yep.
Good deal, schmeals. And you do want to be a little delicate with it. I mean, it is raw dough and it is hot oil. So, like, grab the tip of it, you guys. Grab the tip of this and just kind of flip it like that. They're cute, right?
Mm-hmm.
The babies. Do you like the babies or the bigs better?
I like the babes.
The babies are cute. Grab this, the tip, and you're going to slide it over. And you don't want to pop holes in the top, you guys. If you pop holes, they're going to, the steam will come out, and that will pop in here. That make sense?
Yeah, you want them sealed up.
You want it sealed everywhere, especially if you put cheese. It will bubble up.
You won't like it.
Yeah, you will hurt yourself probably. Okay, Joe likes this with hot sauce. I don't eat hot sauce or like that. I might have put salsa if I had it, but I don't have salsa. You have hot sauce somewhere, babe?
Right out here.
I should have put jalapenos in it. That would have been good. So make sure your fire's about 380. Your oil's about 380, and then just kind of watch it so that way it's.
We're back up to 350.
Yeah. This is what ideally you want to, like that. How cute did Joe do? Did you crimp it?
Yeah.
You love crimping them.
No, I didn't crimp it. I did it with
No,
the
you did not.
Yeah, I did it right there.
No, they look like a crimp.
Nope.
Yes, it is a crimp.
Yeah, I folded it over and then did it with the fork.
You're a lie.
Just get it out of there. It's done.
You guys, stop it.
There you go. Put it right there. There you go.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah.
So that is it, you guys. Those are the empanadas. And you don't have to use that little tool that we had. You can just use this. Oh, let's use that one. Just use this. Okay? Just your little tortilla. Your little bit of papas.
Wet.
Calm down. Jeez. You grab your thumbs and you pull it over and you close it like that. And then once you make sure you have it lined up, you make sure where your meat is, okay?
You want to wet it?
I am.
Oh.
But you still want to do this. This is the most important thing, is to make sure your filling goes around it. Okay, so once it's all, like you know it's going to work, that's what you're doing, is making sure it's going to work. Then you can wet it, because you probably only need to wet one side of it.
Right there. Right here, baby.
Oh. One side, the bottom. I like the way Joe did his. He like crimped it and then he wet it. No, wait. He folded it, the meat up. Folded the
edges up.
The edges up and then used the fork. So once it goes like that, grab your bottom of it. That's how I do my fried pies. I fold it up like that because a lot of times they have juices in them. I just didn't do it this one because it was kind of dry. I mean, I didn't have anything in there other than meat and juice, or meat and potatoes. But if you want to put cheese, if you want to put meat and cheese, if you want to put just cheese, is it still on?
Yep.
We don't have to do it right now, baby, if we
Yeah,
don't
go
want.
for it. It's ready. I'll do it.
A little baby one versus the big one. You can make them scattered throughout it, so use all of your dough. You know, do them both. You know, and you guys, you can even fill it with. I was gonna do one with like you can do it with This is the same dough I use for my fried pies, you guys. Maybe other people don't do it, but I fill this with like apple, peach, strawberry jam, or strawberry preserve, whatever I make on the stove. I make it, I fill it, I fry my pies, and I put glaze on it. I have a video of my fried pies. But that's what I use. I use this same dough. It works fine as an empanada. I'm gonna read, okay? My bar of soap came in to visit us. I don't even know if Marissa's here. Did you see Marissa's name?
I didn't notice.
Marissa. How do you not notice Marissa? Marissa's my little pal. My buddy old pal. Okay, my little commandy. You guys, thanks for being here. Commander. Oh, hey, Rachel, can you please repeat the ingredients you use for the dough? Yes, it's actually on this live, but I put flour, baking powder, salt, and Crisco. If you don't have Crisco, you can use oil, but if you have Crisco, manteca, lard, whatever, they all work. If you have butter, you can use butter, cold butter. If you don't have butter, then, you know, Crisco. If all those you don't have, oil does work. And then I use salt. Salt is to activate the baking powder, you guys. And then I put hot water. That's just what I do. When I made my chalupas, I put warm, like basically warm milk. I put milk in my chalupa dough versus when I make this one, it's water. They just do different things to it. And then I let it rest about 10 or 15 minutes. Let it rest before you start rolling them out. Hey, Wispy.
You guys, you ready for a team?
Yep, Commander, you're correct. Hey, Mel, Sav. I would love to try the corn ones. Joe's just not a fan of corn. Commander, I made pupusas this weekend. I want to make them for everybody. They were so good. But the pupusas is like the maximum that Joe will eat. When he even has barbacoa, carnitas, anything, Joe will not eat any corn tortilla. He eats all. Babe, don't eat that cold.
Why?
Yes.
Damn good.
Sav, Mel.
Let's take it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think that's where my son got it from. Mel. My son just goes, "Hey, I bought you this," and because he's seen me make my fried pies. And then I think this one Joe got at the Asian store, maybe. I don't know. My son bought me the black one. Okay, let's tink. Look at you, you guys. Who's Joe? Ta-da! A little empanada moment. I dumped my bag of the massacre. I would show you.
Stop it.
It all depends on your. Oh, shit. I'm like ready to look at you guys down here. It all depends on if you like the corn masa flavor. By all means, do that. I think it's okay. I don't mind it, but Joe's picky. Mexicanos eat corn tortillas with almost everything. We eat it with our menudo. We eat it with our tacos. We love corn tortillas, enchiladas. We eat flour too, but corn tortillas for us is like a staple. We eat migas, or we eat corn tortillas for everything. Joe he eats Mexican food. He just prefers flour tortillas. I use flour to make the sweet empanadas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. Okay, guys, let's do this.
What? We're coming up here.
Oh,
Look
look at we match.
Hey.
Mine's a t-shirt. Mine's an apron. Because I got my pit bull. Hey. Barso, what? What are you saying? Okay, let's do this. They're crunchy. Listen. You can't hear it.
Yeah.
Let me do this. My speaker's over here?
Nope. It's over here.
No, it's right here where the
Oh,
plug
is
in.
it?
Yeah.
This is where you hear stuff.
Yeah. Who is that? Okay.
Okay, I gotta put stuff on that.
Joe puts that.
Ooh. All right. Ready to go.
Ready, guys?
Empanada time. Tink.
Tink.
Tink. Tink.
Pretty. You guys stay hot forever.
No, they're really hot.
You don't have to eat. You can literally do 20 of them, and they're all going to be hot. They don't get cold. They just stay hot, and they're like little pockets.
That's so good.
Mmm.
Yummy football snack.
And they look like a football.
Yeah.
Mmm.
They're good.
I love them. Look how good. The meat is right
good
there.
in the neighborhood. Very good.
Mmm.
I'm having this other little one.
Okay. I need water. You guys, we have 2 months of tailgating. We want to do everything that you, when you're not even thinking of it. Sometimes you're just kind of like, what can I take? I want to take something different. You don't want, I mean, if you want, I mean, by all means, take whatever you want. If you want to take chips and salsa, and take it. But just make it extra. Make your salsa homemade. Make your chips homemade. If you want to take some basic bean dip, let's make a bean dip that you can be like, boom, I made this. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, first of all, it's going to give you brownie points because you're going to look like the shit walking in with homemade food. And number 2, they're going to be in disbelief that you just made something so, like, really, Rachel, you brought that? And you'll be like, yeah, that's what I do. Like this. Yeah, like that. Yes. So, you guys, empanadas.
Let's try a big one.
Mmm. I love bean dip.
Let's try a big one. Yum.
I can do it.
That's so good.
Here's a big one, guys.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Oops, I'm losing my stuff. It's
Yum, yum. Very good.
You guys, you can just do a roast. And then just grab a pork roast, throw it in the slow cooker in your pot. And put some garlic, some onion powder, some cominos. Put a little bit of chili powder, shred it, and use that for filling. You don't have to use ground beef. It's just an option. If you have chicken, remember I showed you guys how to make the chicken? Like season it up like you're doing tacos or enchiladas. And then just hit it.
Shredded chicken. Shredded chicken would be good now.
Shredded chicken would be good. Beef would be good. The crust is good. Okay, guys. We're going to get it. I get off. We're going to get it. These are just masa. I pre-rolled them.
Very good.
They can just hang out. You can do them. I mean, I just did them so we didn't have to wait. If you guys, thank you guys for being here. We're going to hop off. I love everybody. Everybody have a blessed night, please. Thank you so much. Oh, samosas are good to eat. I think I know what those are. I found out what pupusas are because I had the massacre, and I was like, Drew, how do you make this? And he goes, just do this. He goes, just make them like this. And I was like, Joe's like, these taste like tamales because it was a corn masa. Then I had chorizo in it. And then I had one of them that had chorizo and cheese. And then the other one was just chorizo. And then we fried it with a little bit of oil on the stove. They were so good. That was the first time I had ever had them, and I'm 50. I'm going to make them on here so everybody can know how good they are. Okay, good. We're going to go. I love you guys. You guys have a blessed night. Be blessed, everybody. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to anybody that you guys know that you have their email and just check on them. Hi, Chasey Boo.
Hey, Chase.
I love you. Anyways, we will, I don't know if we're going live tomorrow.
Seen your jerseys, man.
Yes, Chasey, we're going to the game. We got a game to go to tomorrow.
Yeah, isn't that the same number you had last year?
We have Chase's game tomorrow. Now that I think of it, I probably won't go live.
Yeah, might not. You might have to go live there.
Mmm.
There you go.
Maybe we'll go live and you guys can see Chase. Emails attached up there. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, if you guys can do either of them.
It's all at the top.
If you can't,
Or Cash App's at
if
the top.
you guys could hit the like, if you guys could share it, all those do blessings for us. If you're able to bless us with the PayPal or the Cash App, that helps us tremendously. But tomorrow we'll probably go live at the game just for a little bit. Just to chat with you guys, let you guys see the game. Just hang out with you guys for maybe probably about 30 minutes. Other than that, why don't you put moose in it so you could look fly? Oh, good.
It's only bad.
Mm-mm.
Alright. Good enough.
I know.
Good enough. Good enough
Have
for
a blessed
girls I
night,
go
guys.
with, right?
Oh, Lord. Have a blessed night, guys. Thank you for being here. I think the next thing is spinach artichoke dip
Yeah, something like that.
with bagel chips.
Something like
We're going to do
that.
bagel chips, and spinach artichoke dip, or jalapeno popper and spinach artichoke. We're going to do one day tortilla chips. You guys know how to do that already, so we're just going to do this jalapeno popper dip, and we're going to do spinach artichoke dip. It's fresh spinach, and then that one is going to actually be with pita chips. All right, be blessed, y'all. JC, I love you. We'll see you there. He said it is the same one.
Yeah.
Fly,
so.
Joe. Joe's so dumb, right? All right, you guys be blessed. Tomorrow we'll talk to you guys.